Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia the Dark Descent, and this is part 9, and we are getting very, very close to the end. Thinking about what I've got left to do, I think we're probably going to need one more video. It's possible we could beat it on this playthrough, but it would be pretty long. Yes, Agrippa. Yes, Agrippa. I forgot this guy just talks to you endlessly when you're in his room. So we need to figure out how to open these doors here. I mean, they're, cannot be opened from here, because Agrippa wanted us to go to the choir and the transept, and those have got to be through each one of these doors. We just came from over there. That was the chancel. We're back in the nave. So yeah, let's figure this out. And the machinery has to have something to do with the machinery upstairs, I'm guessing. Those two levers.
And I appreciate your compliment. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Yes. Well, this is odd. I hear noises.
No time for sitting around.
Can't quite see up there. I guess there's these boxes. Let's go ahead and just do this.
You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your
Thank you, Agrippa.
But I believe you have more important things.
You're very
to take
kind.
care of.
Oh god. You know what? Let's do this.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
You should hurry. Oh. No way. Thank goodness you said something.
You're a good boy.
Wouldn't have known what else to do otherwise.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Yeah, I sure do. Let's see, it looks like, yeah, it wants me to grab this. There we go.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
I don't know if that did anything. It's weird, like nothing happened.
You're a good boy, Daniel.
Well, let's go see, because the only thing that I can think of, sorry for talking over Agrippa, the only thing I can think of at this point is those two levers that were up these stairs way back here. And hopefully I did something, hopefully I don't need to do anything else with the gear. Maybe that's the problem, is I should have done something else up there, but I don't know what else I could have done. Looks like the gears are working well. Just run. Shouldn't be a monster in this area. At least I don't think there should be, because Agrippa's in there. This is an old video game. If Agrippa's there, that means no bad guys. I just realized I don't think it'll even let me go back down here. You know, what happens? The ladder broke during the ascent. It is not possible to climb back down it. Why I would want to, I don't know. But that works for me. Okay.
Help her! Find a way!
Shut up, Daniel. Like, I'm helping somebody. Oh, there's more oil in this again? It just refilled itself? Okay, I'll take it. That's good. Cool. Okay, that's good. I wonder if that means that I can open the choir and transept now? I know it's something to do with that, or maybe they're just open. Maybe the doors roll up when I do that.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
You're not my friend. And, yeah. Anyway, we'll just see what's happened here. Well, that seems like an empty threat there, Alexander. Because you haven't stopped me yet. Well, there we go. The doors are open. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Excellent.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks, Agrippa. I like you. You make me feel at peace, even though you're horrific looking. Well, let's go this way first, I guess. I don't know. Got some torches here. Broken room. Oh. Let's see what's in here. This is a bit dark. There we go. Tinderbox, those are always excellent. Can't remember if I mentioned this in my last video, but this is probably my favorite area of the game. Like, it's, I don't know, there's something really nice about it. Even though there is still some danger, it's like you get to this point in the game and the game's kind of like, yeah, this is your last little 4 areas. You've been through the scariest stuff, and I mean, in general, there's still a scary area up ahead, but yeah. Oh. What's this here? A note. Agrippa channels Vire. Oh, a note about Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tamter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So that's interesting. The choir has poisonous fungi. Vitae is going to come from what looks like a torture area, if we can find one of those. And then Tamter is going to come from a cairn. So I got to deal with one of those invisible water creatures again. My god. What's this? One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. So this is going to release Agrippa. It sounds like Alexander wanted to do this. He wanted to release Agrippa. That's interesting. Oh, let's touch this guy. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time but by anguish. Oh, so these are Alexander's memories. Okay. Interesting. So he's trying to just prolong his life. What's this door? Choir. Well, I do want to go there next, but I want to see if there's another room over on this side. Plus, Agrippa wanted me to bring the note about Vire to him via.
Good to see. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
He's basically very thorough about, yeah, if you want to get the good ending, you need to do all this shit. Agrippa, the dying man, wants a specific tonic made to save him. Okay. That's it. Alright. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to get all 3 endings, because I found out we can actually get all 3 endings in one playthrough. So we're going to do it. This is interesting. This is interesting. What? It's weird. Oh. Say drop that down there. What happens if we drop this? Oh. That is the sound of a carrick. Oh, this is interesting. I think I know what to do. I think I remember. I found that piece of meat. Let's feed the monster. This will be funny. Yeah. Oh, he can smell it already. He loves it. He's ready. He's like, I want that. That's way better than a rock. What was with the suspenseful music? It's like the most suspenseful eating I've ever heard in my life. Oh, he's eating. Watch out. He's eating. You're safe, but he's eating. Oh, eat like that bone clean. It's glowing. I don't want to fall in here. Picked up remains. Well, that's obviously something good. The bone is covered in mucus, excuse me. Tampter. That's how we're going to get our tampter. I don't know if that mucus is the tampter. We'll find out, I guess. But yeah, cool.
She dead?
Stop doing that, Daniel. What's this? Transept. Okay, let's go do the choir. Let's get that out of the way first. Go in alphabetical order here. First story I found.
You should hurry, Daniel.
Please stop,
No time for sitting
Agrippa.
around.
You're freaking me out every time you just talk to me. I don't even know how you could have seen me unless you just heard my footsteps. I do like you though, man, I really do. Okay, choir entrance, here we go. Well, this is nice. Seems like a good place to hide a tinderbox though, I'll tell you that much. Just like stacked up alongside these candles. Sorry if I just stop talking at random moments like that, but usually that means I'm belching or something and I mute my mic so you don't have to hear it. What's this? After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Okay. Oh, tinderbox, okay. What the heck? This is really weird. Oh, this is actually quite gruesome. Oh, there's a nasty one. That's a missable one. Probably a missable one in here too, actually. Or not. Make sure there's nothing on the sides or anything. Under any of the other tables. Doesn't look like it, okay. Well, what's in here? Ooh, this looks nice. As creepy as this is, at least it's brightly lit. Funny that you can say that a lot in this game. I just don't like this. Okay. Oh. Is this one? No. Dang, I thought I was so clever there for a second. Alright. Well, here's a note.
15th of August, 1839.
The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna be a cold-blooded killer if I do this. What happens if I leave? Oh. Oh god. Nice knife.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Oh god, is this how this happens?
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Man, Daniel's fucked up.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Well, that's interesting. Okay. Perfect. My sanity just went to complete shit after that experience. I love it. Wow. Oh god, yeah. Here's these bodies. Just strung up waiting.
Shimmering blue light.
This is not how I want to be proceeding, but I guess I don't really have a choice. Down we go. Make sure I don't miss any tinder boxes on the way down. That would piss me off. I feel like I've done really good in collecting them so far, but you know, all it takes is missing one. Choir main hall. Oh boy.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Now this is, for a lot of people, arguably the scariest place in the game. Because the monsters are all over the place. They are just walking around, you just have to listen for them. But I believe if you stay around the outer edges of this room, you'll find all the tinder boxes, and you'll have your best chance of avoiding the monsters. There we go. It's the only area of the game where the monsters are just freely roaming.
Find her!
Yeah, you can hear that scraping of the metal, right?
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
That's actually really funny. But they can die. Too quickly, I mean. Yeah, nice save, Daniel. Oh man, yeah, this is a pretty dark place. The choir is. I mean, both the choir and the transept are. You see some really fucked up things in here. Look at this hammer, my god. And Daniel did all this shit, by the way. Like, this is not... I mean, you know, Alexander kind of goaded him, obviously, but this is Daniel's doing in here, like... Okay. I think you get something interesting if you touch the items. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. My god. And keep in mind, like, a lot of these things are based on real old-school ways of torturing people from, like, the Middle Ages. Yeah, anybody who says, oh yeah, I'd love to go back and live during the Middle Ages, they're an idiot. There's some bad stuff that happened to some good people. Ooh, picked up piece of orb. Now that's what we're here for, right? 6 pieces, that's piece 1. I think there's 2 more here, and then the other 3 are in the transept. Piece of orb, its texture and color are constantly changing. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we don't deal with any of these, elite grunts. That's just what I'm going to call them, because apparently I'm never going to look up the name. I forgot again. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the playthrough, who knows. Just for myself. Hide right here. This actually reminds me, oh, there's a tinderbox right there. Somebody was messing around with one of the grunts here, because they were standing on top of that thing and the grunt saw them and couldn't get them, and I think the grunt ran off the ledge and died. Which, I don't know, I think that's funny. I'm not going to be doing that, but... Oh yeah, he's getting close. He won't fit through here, but he'll definitely be on the other side of this. Oh yeah, he's not happy. I don't know how well you can hear it, but hopefully you can hear his metal scraping. It's kind of the best way to tell if they're nearby. Still nearby. Oh, that worked. Stay to the right again. I forgot you can do that reasonably easily. Okay, we're good. The tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Ooh, I know what this is. Nice. Poison gland. Whew. We're good to stand. Yeah, poison gland. The gland from a poisonous mushroom. There we go. I finally got my sanity back. And... oh, I'd have to read the note again. This is one of the ingredients I need to save Agrippa. Alright, this is a nasty one, by the way. Oh, man. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bowl's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bowl bellow. Yeah, this pipe actually leads to those that look like insane asylum cells in the nave. Yeah. Nasty. So they can hear that guy screaming, and it's supposed to instill fear into everybody else. And oh, there's an orb piece. Okay, cool. Oh boy. What a horrific device. I mean, like, honest to God, that is terrible. Ooh, wow, there's a missable tinderbox. I mean, this is just... takes a fucked up mind to come up with something like that. Okay, orb piece 2, this is good. We're almost done. This is a green piece. Its texture and color are constantly changing, so we got black and green. It's kind of crazy to look at these and think that they form the same orb. They're parts of the same thing. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, this is nice. If there's a monster around here, we can absolutely avoid him by hiding in the back. Try to keep an eye out for tinder boxes. Pretty sure as long as you stay on the outside, you'll be fine. Pretty sure. I think the other way to notice if there's more tinderboxes, though, or to find a place that might have a tinderbox, is to look for fallen pillars like this. They're also a good sign. There's the last room we need to get to. That's irritating. Doesn't seem to be anything around, which is good. We gotta get to that room though, and that looks like a deep fall. Why is this called the choir? Just wondering. Guess I am a little bit unnerved. This is the bridge we crossed. I think. I don't know how many grunts are in here, by the way. It may only be one, but I thought there were like two. Sorry if this seems slow. I mean, it is slow, but I just want to make sure I do this without dying. Right? Without being found. Alright. Save the easiest room to get to for last. What is this? Oh god. You're not that insane, are you, Daniel? I guess you are a little bit. Guess you are a little bit. Sorry. You can stop now, though. I mean, that's more than enough. Love how you don't see him, like, smack his hands against his face to get him off. Just like, oh no, I'm fine with roaches on me. Or he's just resigned. Jesus, fuck. Oh man. I forgot about that. Yeah, or he's just resigned to the fact that he's insane and he doesn't care anymore. God, that was a good jump scare. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Oh, Jesus Christ. That sucks. Ugh. This is where it's not good to have an overactive imagination, because then you actually picture that pretty well. It's not good. As a former janitor I worked with at my old job on the coast once said, "It's not good, bud. It's not good." No, it's not good. There we go. Now that basically means you found all of the choir orb pieces. Good job. You stay shut and don't open ever again. You've been naughty. Ooh, a red piece. Its texture and color constantly changing. Look at my sanity. Crystal clear sanity now that I've found 3 orb pieces in the choir. Alright, we just need to get out of here now. Again, this is the last really dangerous area of the game, and it's just about over. It's a good sign. Oh, and that's another good sign. Some messed up place, huh? Another tinderbox. I think this room causes a lot of people to miss tinderboxes. I may even miss some here too, I don't know. I think they're all along the outside. I don't think there's any down the center in any way. So we'll just hope that's the case, because I don't want to be in here anymore. Oh, that is a good feeling. As far as scares go in this game and true danger, we're pretty much home free. Spoiler alert. Yeah, notice there's no dead bodies hanging in here because those are part of Daniel's imagination when he was absolutely insane. Yay! Good feeling, good feeling.
There's something else. Looks like you cleaned out the choir. Head for the transit and find the rest of the ore pieces.
Hi, Shal. I'm happy to see you, dude. Oh, no. The remaining orb pieces can be found in the transept. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. This might take us to the end of this video. I don't think the transept's very long, but, you know. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to do a little bit more. Transept. Yeah, that's right. This is a much smaller place, and it is also monster-free, if I remember correctly, so that's good. Sorry, just adjusting my glasses there. It's starting to hurt my head. I only wear glasses late at night when my eyes are tired from wearing contacts all day.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
This one. Prepare him. Delicious. I don't think there's any tinder boxes in these nooks. I think I've done that before that took forever and I didn't find a single one. Well, we got 3 doors and we got stairs. Let's go upstairs first. Seems safe-ish. Oh my gosh. Hope this isn't making you dizzy. Oh, look how nice this area is. It's like the studies. I love how Alexander just has pictures of himself around. It's like, really, dude? Come on. Alright. Oh. This is it, huh? Lantern oil. Take that, although I don't really need any right now. Aha! Picked up a tinderbox. Excellent. String. A tough string made from hemp. Okay. May as well do that. Ooh, a note. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. How true that is. Let's see. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Oh. First reference to amnesia. That's the same drink that Daniel took, right? Nothing else there. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Okay. What was that? Sounded like a little spider crawling around somewhere. It's really weird. I can still hear it. It's like it's in Daniel's head, even though he's perfectly sane. Alright, well, I guess we'll start with the door in front of us, huh? Left to right. Oh man, this reminds me of the, what do you call it? The morgue. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh my god. So it's gonna break somebody's arms. Oh my god. I mean, this is an interesting part of the game, because like I said, there's no monsters here, but that just gives me the shudders thinking about that. Again, that's the whole imagination thing. God, man. Why is this here? Oh, orb piece. Well, let me do this first. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Oh my gosh, man. This is like psychological horror. This is almost worse than dealing with monsters in a way. And you know Daniel did this. Oh my god, I knew something like that was gonna happen. I just ruined my own sanity, but I really don't care. Alright, orb piece number 4. Color's this. Teal, aqua, turquoise, whatever. Oh man. That's bad.
Maybe she knows.
Hi, mouse. Ignore Daniel whispering. Or maybe that was the mouse talking to me. Who knows? The mouse sounds like Daniel. What's behind door number 2? Do we really want to know? Probably not. Oh boy.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
And there's the hint where you realize Daniel finally figured out that he's actually a bad person, because a lot of these people he's been sacrificing actually maybe weren't bad people. Oh god, I don't even want to know what that is. There's not even like... Oh.
Please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Man, this is hard. I know it's just a video game, right? It's not real, but you know this shit happened in real life back in the day. It's tough to watch. God, I don't even remember what this is for. Well, let's find out. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method. It was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I see something glowing over here. I was gonna say it's gotta be the orb piece. Purple. Alright. Still marvel at how good this game looks for being an indie studio, and this is 2010. Still looks great. Oh boy. Final room. What could this possibly bring us? Well, I don't like whatever sound this is. That sounds like sawing. Oh, it is. Oh my god. Why would you do that to anybody? Oh, jeez. Pay no attention, just pick up the old tinder boxes. Oh, man. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. God. Yeah, what the heck? The grate covers a drainage pipe. Oh, that's right, we gotta get Vitae from a torture room. Here we go. I mean, it's gotta be this bucket, right? This glass jar. The blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel to collect blood. Oh, that's right, string. Of course. No. There we go. Glass jar and a string. The glass jar has a string tied around it. Oh, that's all 3 ingredients for wire now. Or for Agrippa, excuse me. Remains, poison gland, and glass jar of blood. And then here's our final orb piece. Oh man. We did it. We found all 6 pieces of the orb. Oh, maybe this is a red piece and this is like orange? I don't know. They look very close. Brick red and red. Okay, you know what? Just because, why not? I've got 13 laudanums. Let's top us off. Alright, let's go see Agrippa. Man, that was some gruesome stuff there. Okay, Castle Brennenburg, you're burping again. This is great. That was a big burp, though. This entire room shook. Didn't mess with my sanity, though, so that's good. I mean, apart from those torture rooms, how beautiful is this room? I mean, it's got a few nasty-looking cages, but it's kind of a pretty room. Something's angry.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
I have everything for you, dude. And there's a laboratory up here, and if I remember correctly, this is where you go to do this. This will be the last thing we do, I think, so we're getting close to about an hour on here. How do you get in here, though? Won't budge. Bucket tar's not gonna... You know, actually, thinking back, I don't think I can get in there. I mean, I need to get in there, but I don't think I can get in there until some other event happens. And we're gonna have to wait until next time. Yes, that's great.
I know I have no right to ask anything of you.
I think we've got to go into the chancel as if we're going to go... use the orb and mend it. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's what we'll do next time. Thinking about what is left to do in the game, I assume the next video is going to be the last. It's going to be 10 parts, which is kind of crazy. My very first Let's Play is just about done. How cool is that? But yeah, it's been fun. Been good. We accomplished quite a bit this time. We have all of the orb pieces. We don't have to worry about anything overtly scary anymore for the rest of the game, as far as I can remember. No being hunted by, you know, grunts or elite grunts or anything. And yeah, we'll just get to see some really cool stuff and experience some really cool stuff. So anyway, that'll do it for part 9. Thank you for joining me, and as always, if you enjoyed this part, I hope to see you in the next. Bye for now.